serving Virginia, Maryland, and the District. This is WUSA 9 News at 9 a.m.
Well, he's helping American soldiers with state-of-the-art equipment. Next, Kwikpoint's Alan Stillman talks about a device that's saving lives in Iraq. It is a vital tool for American soldiers on the front lines in Iraq. The visual language translator is helping troops find weapons cache and avoid booby traps. Kwikpoint's Alan Stillman joins us to talk about his new technology. Alan, thank you very much for being here with us, and you're showing me some of these things, and while you explain to us what visual language translator is, I'll be holding it up so people can see. What is this?
A visual language translator is a tool to help people who don't speak the same language communicate, and it works by simply pointing to pictures. Imagine, for example, an American soldier doesn't speak Arabic. There's a friendly Iraqi who could tell him whether or not a road has a landmine on it. By using pictures, let's say a local sheep herder could tell him, don't go down that road, there's a landmine on it. So it's just a way to communicate basic information through pictures.
Alan, you know, this obviously has to have been a problem in every war we fought in Europe and in Japan. Is this the first time something like this has been used, though?
No, this has actually been used in various versions since 1989 when the company was founded. But this is the first time it's been used in a current conflict. It's been used in other applications.
What has been the success? We talk about the hundreds of American soldiers dead, but how many lives more would be lost without something like this?
Well, it's hard to put an exact number on it, but just to give you some sense of it, one of the ways it's being used is with the booby traps. There's all these places where the hostile Iraqis are hiding bombs and weapons and all sorts of things, and vehicles behind bushes and stuff like that. And this allows the soldiers to find out where the weapons are from various, friendly Iraqis. Another common example is the weapons caches. There's weapons hidden all over the place in Iraq. And again, the Americans can use this information because a lot of Iraqis want to tell the Americans where the bad things are. So we never know exactly in terms of numbers, but we get common stories about a weapons cache was found here, a weapons cache was found here. Every time a weapons cache is found, it's not used against the Americans. So.
That's critical in saving lives. And then it's not just for finding weapons and identifying where possible bombs may be. You also have a medical visual language translator, and we know a lot of the American doctors in the military are also helping the Iraqis as well.
And that's used not only in Iraq, but also in the United States. As you know, there's millions of Americans who don't speak English, and imagine, for example, a mother goes into an emergency room, has a child that's unconscious. She speaks some Asian language, Vietnamese, Laotian, Cambodian. They don't know what she speaks. Well, until they figure out why the child that she has in her arms is unconscious and get a translator, that child could die. If she can communicate, my child has swallowed a particular chemical, Clorox, whatever, getting that information right away can make all the difference. Right now, the DC EMS vehicles all carry the visual medical translators on them.
Well, a great idea, and thank you for sharing the visual language translator, both the medical and what the military is using in a current conflict in Iraq where communication could mean the difference between life and death for American soldiers. And Alan has a website that tells you more about the visual language translator, and you can find that link on our website at WUSATV9.com.